Quote Settings. To access Quote Settings, click on Reservations and Quoting and then select Quote Settings. After setting up a property, details, and images, you must configure the quote settings in order to quote and create reservations for a property. Quote settings is property specific, so please make sure you select the correct property via the Property drop-down chooser before applying or changing a setting. Once you've selected the correct property, go through each tab to enter the correct information. If you completed setting up the selected property, the currency and local tax settings should automatically apply. If not, don't worry. You can also specify the currency and tax settings here. Local tax settings. Taxes for any region can be set up here. Up to 3 tax settings can be applied to any one property. Some predefined options already exist and can be selected directly from the drop-down menu. To add a tax location, click on Add, enter the tax region name, and then enter the individual tax amounts for each region. And then click on Add. Once you specify the tax location, the software will automatically calculate the taxes for bookings made in the selected property. Taxable Settings. Taxable Settings defines the taxes that can automatically apply to the rentals, cleanings, booking fee, and pool heating amounts. Generally, this will be applied for the selected property only. However, the tax settings can be copied to all properties. So do you charge taxes for rental, for housekeeping fees, for booking fees, and for pool heating? If so, make sure you enable each setting. Short stays, housekeeping, and other settings for the selected property. Minimum night stays. Is there a minimum night requirement? If so, enter the minimum night stay here. This can be overridden on a per-season basis when editing rate sets. Booking fee. Do you charge a booking fee for this property? If so, is it a flat fee or a percentage amount? If you would like, the system can only apply the booking fee when guest chooses to pay by credit card when making an online reservation. The booking fee automatically goes to the management company. Discount. Would you like the system to automatically calculate a discount if the booking is over X amount of nights? The discount will not be applied to the cost of any mandatory or optional extras. Housekeeping fee. If you would like the system to automatically charge a cleaning fee to the booking, enable this setting by clicking on this box. Enter the cleaning amount for the specified property for bookings less than X amount of days. For example, if a booking is less than 5 nights, the system will automatically apply the cleaning to the guest. If the booking is over 5 nights, the cleaning fee is then applied to the owner's account. If you charge a cleaning fee for all reservations, regardless of how many nights, enter 99 as the amount of days. Housekeeping fee split. This panel is a global setting and will remain the same throughout all properties in your system. This determines who will retain the cleaning fee. For management company bookings, will you retain 100% of the cleaning fee? And for owner bookings, will you retain 100% of the cleaning fee? Short stays. The short stay panel only applies if you are charging a weekly rate. It determines how you want to divide a weekly rate if it is under a certain number of days. Saved quotes. When you or a guest saves a quote, this is the number of days that the quote is valid for. Once it has gone over, let's say, the 30-day mark, the quote details will be saved into the quote archive for your further reference. Please know that all prices entered must exclude tax in order for the system to correctly calculate tax amounts. Pool heat. If the selected property has a pool and the pool heat is chargeable to the guest, this screen shows how to set up pool heat cost to automatically apply to a quote or a booking. Is pool heat charged weekly? If so, leave this box ticked and enter the weekly amount. If you charge a daily amount for pool heat, untick and enter the daily amount. Do you require a minimum number of days to charge for pool heating? If so, enter the number of days here. Property manager amount. This determines who will retain the pool heating fee. For management company bookings, do you retain a fixed amount or a percentage? And for owner bookings, do you retain a fixed amount or a percentage of the pool heating cost? Please know all prices entered must exclude tax in order for the system to correctly calculate tax amounts. Down payment and balances. To access the down payment and balances screen, click on Reservations and Quoting, Quote Settings, and then select the Down Payment / Balances tab. On this screen, you will enter your remaining balance requirements and specify the down payment amount for reservations made for the selected property. Balance payment. How many weeks prior to the booking's arrival date do you require the remaining balance to be paid by the guest for the selected property? In the balance due section, select the number of weeks prior to the arrival date that the balance is due for a booking. If you enter 0, the entire balance will be due at the time that the reservation is made. If you enter 8, the balance payment will be due 8 weeks prior to the arrival date. Down payment amount. When selecting how you would like to charge for the down payment amount, 4 options are available. The first option, fixed down payment per booking. Enter the amount to charge to the guest as a down payment if you would like to charge one fixed rate. The second option, specific amount per week or part of the week. Select how much you would like to charge to the guest as a down payment for each week that is booked. For example, if you entered $100 and the property was booked for 4 weeks, then the down payment amount will be charged at $400. The third option, percentage of quoted price. Enter a percentage you would like to charge for the entire booking. For example, if the reservation is $1,000 and you entered 20%, the down payment would be $200. And then the fourth option, first night rent. The down payment amount is automatically calculated for online bookings. For both panels, after entering the requirements, please remember to click Save. Terms and Conditions. To access the Terms and Conditions screen, click on Reservations and Quoting, Quote Settings, and then select the Terms and Conditions tab. This is where you'll create your terms and conditions for your guests to consent to when making an online reservation. To create a new Terms and Conditions template, click on the Add button. Enter the name, and in the white text field here, you can enter your terms and conditions. You can either type or copy and paste from another source like Word. Once completed, click Save. To apply your terms and conditions to a property, make sure you specify the correct property with the property drop-down chooser. Go to Allow Quotes and Online Reservations, and then select the newly created Terms and Conditions template here. Again, make sure to click Save. Allow Quotes and Online Bookings. To access this screen, click on Reservations and Quoting, Quote Settings, and then select the Allow Quotes / Online Bookings tab. On this screen, You can enable online bookings, create a gap between bookings, and set a user-defined lockbox code. Settings and terms. Allow quotes within the Cyrus Property Manager. Checking this button allows Cyrus to include the selected property when running a quote in the system. Select terms and conditions that apply to this property. The drop-down list is where you can select the terms and conditions that you want to apply for the selected property. Online bookings. To enable online bookings for the selected property, simply check this box to allow online bookings. Days to enforce gap between bookings. Enter the number of days that you allow between outgoing and incoming guests. This can eliminate back-to-back reservations. Minimum days between booking and arrival. Enter the number of days allowed between the date the booking was made and the arrival date. This is a booking fence which can eliminate last-minute reservations. For example, guest books online and would like to arrive to the property on the same day. If you enter 2 in this field, the system will not accept the reservation until 2 days later. Allow guests to specify lockbox code. Lockbox codes can be set in one of 3 ways. At the property level, a unique door code can be set for each reservation, or you can allow the guests to customize their own lockbox code. This screen refers to the third option. Tick this box if you would like the guests to create their own customized door code. This slider will determine the number of characters the guest is allowed to enter when selecting a personal lockbox code. For example, to set a 4-digit code, the guest will use the digits 9569. To set a 6-digit door code, the guest could use the digits 684285. After applying the online bookings settings and terms, make sure to click Save.